Okay, guys, I want to give you guys another example, right? Because I am actually doing some quality control work on some inspector reports that has been submitted. So I am going through to make sure everything is accurate. And I found some discrepancies, and I want to show you what they are so that you can have a learning moment as well. Hold on. So this is the report that was created based on the inspector's answers. And so there's a lot of recommendations for this particular property. We got some grill storage issues, we got playground signage, just different things like that. Some fire extinguishers not serviced. So one of the other things that I want to mention is not only the inspector, but it's also the quality control tech that actually process this inspector's work. My job is to go over the quality processors, how they put everything together, and also go over the accuracy of the inspector's answers. So one of the first things that I do is I look at the report and I see what kind of recommendations that inspector has recommended. And then I go over to the inspector's photos and I look through all of their photos to make sure everything looks good. But here's the thing, I went through this one and I found a couple of discrepancies, right? And I'm going to show you what it is. All right here. I'm gonna blow this picture up. Now this is the trash area. Now the inspector was on site, they took a photo, and they should have made a recommendation for the trash that's outside this dumpster. But they did not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding that recommendation to that inspector's report to bring it up to the level where it needs to be. So the first thing I'm pretty much going to do is just copy this template here. It's just a line, just a template. I'm going to just copy it and paste it down here so I can create a new recommendation. Change this to recommendation number 6, and then find the proper recommendation that actually goes here, which is for the trash. Now we have this recommendation bank that I use, so I just usually go in there and just copy and paste. So I'm gonna just copy that trash or debris next to dumpster. Then I'm going to paste it in this area here. And I'm gonna match the format of the document. All right, and I'm gonna change this to where the area was found. It was found next to the dumpster. And then again, I gotta go back to my recommendation list and I'm gonna just copy the description over here. That's over here. And then I'm gonna transfer that description right into my document. There we go. There it is. Make sure the format is good. I gotta change this to. All right, got the format changed up correctly. The next thing, since I've got that done, the next thing that I'm going to do is I noticed something else on the photo reports, right? Like the inspector said the fire extinguishers were not serviced. So going back over here to the report, I'm also going to be rearranging that photo here because all our hazard photos go down, recommendations go down at the bottom of the list. So here's right here. We have a fire extinguisher. The inspector put that the fire extinguishers were expired. However, the QC technician did not make it a recommendation. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to just click on that and just show you. So that last time this was serviced was in 2022. We are now in 2024, and this was October of 22. They should have been serviced October of 23, but they were not. So basically what I have to do now is recreate this photo document. I go into the program that we're using, and I'm just going to change this up, okay? And this is the actual report that was, photo report that was made. So we're just going to just clean this up a little bit. I'm going to be changing the title for this one here. Instead of trash area, I'm going to say trash issue hazard. So I'm going to be changing it up just like that, trash issue. And for that expired fire extinguisher, we're going to put on there that it has expired tagging. All right. So now what we have to do, I've already changed the labels on here. So now I'm just going to rearrange these photos to make sure all of those hazards are placed at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to move that fire extinguisher there, and then move, where does it go? The trash issue. We're going to move the trash issue. We're going to just drag the trash issue down towards the bottom. And I'm going to show you what it comes up with. I'm going to now generate a PDF based on my photos that I just rearranged and everything. I'm going to download that PDF. All right, now that I downloaded that new PDF, we're going to open it on up. So now all of my photos, hazard photos or recommendation photos, are at the bottom of this report where it's supposed to be with changed out labels. And now my report correctly reflects all the pictures that I have for my recommendations. So yeah, now my next task is continue going through the report to make sure everything is accurate and correct on the report. As I just went down to the next section of this report, I noticed that the construction type was missing. Sometimes there's a glitch in the system where some of this information does not come through. So I have to go in here and look at the pictures and determine if this is frame or not, or what type of construction this actually is. I mean, I have personally discovered this particular property as ISO 1, and it's a frame construction. So that's what I'm going to edit the report to reflect. And because these answers are auto-generated once they're input, once the inspector has inputted into the app, these answers transport into this template. And a lot of times that answer be missing, like the construction type here is also missing in the report, so I must add that as well. And as you can see, I just added that ISO 1 frame construction. So I'll go through the report to look at these questions to make sure the inspector answered them correctly. Some of the most important parts on here is public and private protection. Do they have fire extinguishers? Do they have smoke detectors? Do they have a sprinkler system? And as you can see, for fire extinguishers, the tag is expired, so we're recommending them repair that issue. And then once I finish with the main report, I want to go down here to the supplement section to make sure all the supplements that this building has are actually on here. So as you can see, it has a swimming pool and a playground. However, the playground is in our recommendation section because it is missing playground signage, and there's no soft surface on the playground. Now, once I'm actually finished going through my report, editing my report, making sure the photos are correct, I'm going to put the written report and the photo report together. So I'm going to save this report as a PDF. Save it in my work folder that I'm working out of. Save it. And then a report pops up over here. This is in a PDF. This is the PDF version of the report. So what I did was separated the two reports so that I can consolidate them. So I'll scroll all the way down to the end of this one. And then here's my photos right here. I'm going to grab all of these and drag and drop. I'm going to drag it right on over here to the bottom of my report. Allow that to consolidate. Once that is done, all my pictures are there and my report is also there. I'm going to hit save. And pretty much once I hit save, my finalized report is done. And then I just go in and send it off to the underwriter and I move on to the next. But this is just some learning lessons for you guys. Be sure that you guys are checking your fire extinguishers, your sprinkler system tagging, and just be sure that you are actually reporting accurate results. All right, so I hope that helped. Let's keep it going.